There are currently 2.4 orphaned and vulnerable children living in Kenya. Sadly, many of them were abandoned and now live on the streets and behind buildings. 20 years ago, a mother living in Meru, Kenya, found she could no longer ignore the children living on the side of the roads and behind buildings. Anne Mugwe slowly started rescuing these children and bringing them to her home to live. She cared for them and loved them. She paid for their education and clothes. Finally, she rented a small piece of property to accommodate the growing number of children she was caring for. Currently, there are 27 children now living there. Anne was not wealthy. She owned a small bookstore in town, and she took every shilling she earned to feed and clothe these children. As she grew older, Anne prayed that God would bring someone to help her continue this work. In late 2014, Centerwill director Paul Ngochi stumbled onto Anne's orphanage hidden deep in the slums of Meru. In January 2015, the Centerwill staff surprised the orphanage by bringing all new beds for every child, as well as food, shoes, and other much-needed items. Anne and the children broke down in tears of joy, and they thanked God for hearing their prayers. For the past year, Centerwill has partnered with Anne to care for these children. On December 17, 2015, Anne suddenly passed away. Her last wish was for Centerwill to continue the work she started and care for the children in her orphanage. We consider it a privilege and an honor to care for these precious children and humbly accept the task of caring for them. It only costs $2,000 a month to care for all these children and pay for their health care and school. Unfortunately, the owner of the property has given us till the end of 2016 to stay there before we must find a new place to live. Like Anne, we are now praying for others to come around and support these children through Centerwill. All we can do is share the story and pray for others to come forward. Please join us in caring for these precious children of God.
God is good
All the time.
and all the time.
God is good.
So I thank everybody who really did something for this home. And may our good Lord take care of you all the way you have taken care of these needy children.